Well, if you are looking to volunteer, we have an opportunity for you.
Life Remodeled is hosting an event starting on Monday. The Detroit-based nonprofit is hosting its 15th annual 6-day project. This is a huge effort to restore beauty in some local neighborhoods that need a helping hand. Since 2014, Life Remodeled has invested about $56 million to board up abandoned homes and beautify about 2,700 blocks in local communities. So we're going to talk about the program's success and this year's project.
And we're joined by Life Remodeled's philanthropy director, Brooke Adams, and corporate volunteer lead, Abby Watney. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, this starts Monday.
It does.
And you've got thousands of folks who participate.
We do. Yep, we're at about 5,200 volunteers over 6 days, so Monday through Saturday. About 140 corporate groups, but then block clubs and community leaders and residents who live in the area. So it brings together all folks for one sort of common goal.
What is this year's project?
So we're going to be over on the east side. We're going to do about 283 blocks surrounding our
Just a few blocks.
Just a few, yeah. It's surrounding our new project. So the other 360 days of the year, we renovate vacant school buildings.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be in the east side community surrounding our new site, which is the former Dominican High School.
And what's it like when you see all these corporate teams coming out? I could only imagine it's a team building exercise in a completely different environment than you're used to.
Yeah, I work for Enterprise Mobility, and we love coming out to the 6-day project. They're one of our strongest community partners that we work with. And so we're able to bring out a really big group of employees to be able to volunteer in the communities where we live and work.
What does it mean to be able to actually, I'm not throwing shade on any other organization anywhere, but to work on a project that has so much meaning?
Yeah, I think that, again, being able to be in the communities where we have some of our local branches and where our employees work is super impactful. And, our employees are able to see that we don't just give the funds to the organizations. We're able to put boots on the ground and get out there and work with the communities, work with the people who are our customers.
And I'm sure sorry to cut you off,
No.
I do it all the time. I'm sure your employees actually love it too because they're giving back and they get out of the office for a little while.
Yeah,
So
they're not mad at that. With the 6-day project, there's so many opportunities because it is a week long and it's all day. It's really exciting for them.
Yeah, you get to try different things.
Yeah.
Something else that you mentioned that I thought was really cool is you're working alongside homeowners in those neighborhoods.
Yes.
This is a real community effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the more unique parts of the project is that we have corporations and our group coming together with someone who's been a block club leader for 25 years in their neighborhood, right? Who's been putting in that work and investing for decades. And then we're there just to provide support for that 1 week to help them kind of move their initiatives forward.
Can you kind of walk us through exactly what volunteers are going to be doing? Like, are we,
Plumbing?
Are we boarding things up?
Not
are we tearing
that
things
specific.
down?
Okay. What's this?
You're going to be wiring electrical stuff.
Yeah,
Great,
there we go.
perfect.
Ready to put you to work. So we are working on the front yards of vacant properties primarily. So we mow overgrown lawns, we trim overgrown brush and weeds, we take a lot of trash and tires and debris out. We take out thousands and thousands of pounds of trash. And so it does sort of a whole facelift to the entire neighborhood over the course of the 6 days.
And you're still looking for volunteers.
Always.
All right,
Yep.
so how can they sign up and join in on the fun?
You can sign up at liferemodeled.org/projects. We take volunteers for every day, and we've always got something for every ability. So if you don't think you can mow or weed whack, we can either teach you or you can do something else.
What about the more social creatures who are, can add to the
What
the
she's
vibe?
saying is that Priya can't mow the lawn.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one thing I wasn't bad at back in the
You
day.
probably be great at it.
The one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Be great at it.
You picked up on that?
Be great at it. But we need cheerleaders. We need people to help organize and mobilize and work registration and all those things. So we'll take you.
I could be that welcoming
Priya's going to be at the
face.
lemonade stand now.
Perfect.
Yes,
That's what we need.
exactly. This is $25. Anyone?
Yeah, there we go. Donation to Life Remodeled. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in.
thanks for
As
having
you
us.
just mentioned, it's not too late to get involved. The 6-day project runs again from next Monday, the 29th, until October 4th. To learn more about how you can become a volunteer or a sponsor even, go to liferemodeled.org/projects.